should be proud, cause you look so good, baby. I might just forget to pull out. And when I pull out.
What is going on, everyone? It's your boy 3MG. We are back with another video. Now, I understand there's been an update earlier this morning with 2K20, which they have fixed a lot of issues that we've been encountering. However, still 5 things that I feel 2K20 needs to fix, and we need to get this thing straight before we actually just believe that these patches are gonna fix all of our problems. Now, I will say I'm separating this from the My Career video, so this will be 5 things that 2K20 needs to fix for their park/neighborhood, and then I'm gonna have a separate video with 5 things that 2K needs to fix with a My Career, because they're separate issues, and of course there's some issues that go along across both modes. For example, the badge progression being glitched out and some of the lag. But with number 1, we're gonna have to kick this off, and I'm gonna say, if you do enjoy this video and if I have not mentioned any of your current issues, please comment them below. I'll make sure that I'll be tweeting things out like that, because this hashtag fix 2K20 is out here trending. Shit was like number 2 and number 1 yesterday. It was really good to see that the community was coming together, and a lot of the content creators that have like the, you know, the bigger sub counts and the bigger Twitch accounts was really speaking on the behalf of this game, because you can't just launch a game like this. You can't be making promises, and you can't just be out here making it seem like this is available day 1, but yet we have no access to some of these features. As well as, I want to make a quick mention, anyone out there who's saying, but it's y'all fault, y'all buy the game every year. That's not the point, because these issues aren't something that we expect to see. We're expecting to see some day 1 lag. I understand that, some server loading issues, which is still bullshit in my opinion, but for something to go across the whole weekend where everybody taking off of work, everybody was out here trying to grind, and the reversing of the badge grinds, everybody's getting a player glitched out, people losing out on VC, that's shit that we should not have to expect. I can understand that there's an overload on servers, but other than that, we should not be expecting issues, which we're gonna pretty much be decline of our player builds, money wise, spending VC, all that other shit. But let's get right into it. So of course I have to mention this. The first issue 2K20 needs to fix in a park/neighborhood is the lag. It's the ability to invite friends. Now, like I said, I've just been able to actually now join squads, because they did this quick fix in the morning, which actually allowed players to now unfreeze the progression meter, and now I'm able to actually invite people. But now I still crash going into the My Court. So this game still needs a huge fix. I'm not able to really invite everybody. Sometimes it glitches here and there, but for the most part, I'm able to accept a squad invite. But still, I'm still lagging. There's still a lot of shit going down, blue screening here and there. This game needs a major fix. I don't understand the monitoring issue that's going on with this game on the behalf of just the servers, but there's a lot of bugs which is still making me blue screen to this day. I read your comments yesterday, y'all, and y'all have the same, and if not just similar issues across the board. That's number 1. Fix the lag and fix the damn blue screening issues when entering modes. We are not able to play Rec, Pro-Am, 3v3 Pro-Am, and sometimes just entering other people's lobbies because this shit blue screens. Number 2. Now, I know you guys are gonna sit here and try to make it seem like, yo man, it's just that you suck, or yo, you need to find your shot, or yo, you need the custom jump. That's not the point. I feel like the shooting needs a slight buff. I don't expect everyone to make an all white bar, full white bar shots, but there's some instances where I'm like, listen, I'm a 95 on 3s. I'm not making a moving 3. I'm not doing a faded threat. I'm standing still, taking a full white bar, and the shit still says slightly early, even though I felt like I let go super late, and I'm missing full white bar 3s. Now, if I've taken 5 of those shots, and I mentioned this yesterday in my video, I should at least make in 2. And if worst case scenario 1, there's times where we are missing just complete shots. Now, I've been learning and testing out my build, of course, so I've been greening a lot of my shots, but that's still not the case. People are missing their mid-ranges. People are missing their builds. For their own build, shot creators or sharpshooters, we should not be missing the percentage of like shots that we've been taking that much. It should not be the case. And I know people are gonna say, yo, you just, no, that's not the case. Fall back. Because the point is, if I got a 95-3, I should be at least making in 40, 50, 60% of my shots if I'm wide open. And that's just some bullshit across the board. But again, I'm not sure if 2K's fixing it or not. I just feel like you treat your My Park or the neighborhood like it's Hall of Fame in My Career, whereas the shots being taken is much more difficult, and you're kind of forcing us now to put badges that catered behind the shot. I don't like that shit. at all. That's just my opinion. This is another issue slash it really just depends, because it hasn't really happened to me much, but I realized that my build should not be able to do this. I'm a 3-level scorer, and of course I think I got a little bit of defense, but I'm out here pickpocketing people right before I even added the badge. I decided to add, the badge on bronze, but I should not be able to just be stealing it on everyone. I'm really out here just pickpocketing everybody that I come across. And in fact, it's happening to my boys too. You have centers that's out here pickpocketing everybody. Centers is stealing from point guards. Like, it's getting kind of ridiculous. I feel like everybody got pickpocket Hall of Fame in this bitch, when that's not even the case. You might need to tone that down a bit as well, because even adding the badge, I feel like it still didn't make a difference. Everybody and their mama can steal, and I thought, you know what, I have to worry about lockdowns, I gotta worry about specific player builds. Nah, I went up against a full Sharp and he was out here ripping dudes. So like, I don't understand how that's gonna work. Again, you put badges behind our player builds that are super reliant, and I just feel like even without the badge, people are stealing like crazy. Again, I don't want to make it seem like it's just a my private issue, like it's just a me issue, but there's a lot of people who've been experiencing this. And of course, last year's 2K, we've all had an issue where people are just like stealing the ball, just bump stealing. Now there's dudes playing regular defense, and then all of a sudden they're able to just rip dudes, and that's not even their build. Again, I said it, centers are ripping point guards. That's that. I've just never seen it. It should not be. It should not even be possible. Just try to see. I don't want extreme nerfs and extreme buffs. Just really tweak out where that shit should be balanced. Please do us that favor. Now this is number 4, and I believe it's number 4 if I lost count. But this is something that I feel like personally you guys need to really address. For the most part, I understand as you progress and get into a higher overall and you start raising up your attributes, and of course, certain badges that you get in certain levels, you really start to see the results. But I still feel to some degree certain badges need a slight buff. They don't need an extreme buff, but we've tested this out amongst like all of our homies and shit. And I feel like even with our builds, certain badges don't even feel like it, like catch and shoot, difficult shots, range extender. I still don't feel like I've noticed a difference. I don't even feel like I've gotten any kind of enhancement. Now, I've always said it, a badge should not determine whether or not you're gonna make the shot, but it should just be at least a momentum builder for when you do take these shots, or when you do stick defense, or when you do drive into the paint. They should not be the end all be all of whether or not it's gonna allow you to make the shot. It should just be a momentum builder. If I'm taking crazy threes, then I guess the badges that cater behind that should allow me to have a little bit of a slight boost with a momentum build behind it. It shouldn't be that I'm only gonna start making these shots based off the badges I have, and that's how it's been feeling in my opinion. Therefore, I'm just hoping that they kind of tone this a little bit and try to really balance this out, because I don't see a difference with the badges put on or off. With that's with certain badges though. And lastly, you could say I'm reaching for this, but listen, if it's added into the neighborhood, then it should work, whether in balance or the feature itself should have no problems. And that's the little train station. For the last 2 2Ks that we've gotten back to back, this shit has been glitchy as hell. We get split up from our squads, we have to re-invite people, and might I add, if you're already in a squad, how ghetto is this that you can't just join your friends? There's certain people who may have had success where they can join off their boy who's already in a squad, but if I'm in a squad or my homies are in a squad, we can't join our server, our session. It would like lag us out, or it'll put us in a different park. We have to legit not be in a squad in order to like get invited or to join our server. That's kind of trash in my opinion. And that whole train station is pointless. I don't see anybody wanting to come up from that shit, because the shit will take you to a whole different server. I remember in 2K18, we'll be walking with a homie around the block and we'll get split up in servers. Like this game, y'all need to really test out. Y'all need to have a whole team dedicated to testing out these servers and what you added to the game, because that train station shit is deadly as fuck. We keep getting split up. I don't even understand how we go into the Pro-Am arena or rec center and it's taking like 10 minutes to find a match. I mean, like I said, some of you guys are getting lucky, but for the most part, a lot of us is having issues. But 2K, you need to fix that. If you're gonna add all these useless ass resources, take that shit out the game and push it to something that's worth having or worth balance. If you guys thought I forgot to mention this, you're bugging out. I just didn't want to mention it as one of the top 5 because I wanted to use it across both my career and the park. But you know what, fuck it, we're gonna end it with this. This might be just 6, but of course, the rep glitch. There's a badge point glitch. All the bugs where it's reversing our progress. A lot of people, after they hit overall 90, are not able to earn badge points after each park match, after each My Career. Yo, I'm gonna talk about this shit also on the top 5 major thing they need to fix in the My Career. This shit is crazy. People have to do crazy ass shit just to get it to work. People aren't able to like level up and overall level up. Like, it's ridiculous. Everybody's badge progression is staying at 0. A lot of people are not able to earn rep and they're playing park. It's ridiculous. That shit needs to be fixed. There's no other explanation for it. I don't think anyone has an actual fix for it. A lot of people are trying to uninstall, reinstall. It's not working. 2K, you guys need to fix that shit ASAP. This is all I have. If you guys disagree with anything I've said, or if I missed anything, of course I probably missed some of the features or some things that they need to fix. But you can remind me in the comment section below. I will make sure to note it in an updated video. But stay tuned. It's your boy 3MG. God bless everybody, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Living off delusion, cause I heard it's healthy. Pockets growing, labels talking.